The Coca-Cola 600 is underway. So Allgaier back on the lead lap now, Larry.
Yeah, I think this track is going through a transition. You heard Regan's report on Denny Hamlin. I'm hearing the same thing out of William Byron, Ryan Blaney. Everybody is getting on the free side. Remember, with this Gen 7 car, when the track gains grip, the cars get freer because the front gains more grip than the rear tires.
William Byron, 24, the new leader over Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, and all that was taking place, and Ty Gibbs just kind of got out of sequence right there, but his car doesn't look to be as good as William Byron's or Justin Allgaier's for that fact.
In traffic. As soon as he caught that lap traffic running side by side, he got tight.
We got one spinning around off turn 4.
That car gets straightened out and down to the apron, but caution waves for B.J. McLeod. Driving for Carl Long. Last year, McLeod had one of the NASCAR charters, but he's got a right front down and sold that charter at the end of the season, so he is running a limited part-time schedule.
I think he's going to get it.
Yeah, what fixed him up was that qualifying lap.
That's right.
That 16 feet for the first pit stall to the timing line pays off every time you're on pit road, and Ty Gibbs took advantage.
Ty Gibbs back to the lead under caution. 11 to go in stage 1. Gibbs and Byron on the front row as we're back to green.
A good jump on that outside, but the teammates, look at the push coming from the outside. Good block by Reddick.
And this is when it gets really tense from the driver's standpoint, because everybody wants to get as many stage points as possible, and you got a really short run, so a lot of risk taken right here.
Truex to the bottom. In 5th place.
He's going to get
3 wide.
Great push off of his teammate Bowman. Byron back to the point. Good teamwork.
William Byron has 3 Cup victories this season, but no stage win. Gibbs at the back of the top 10. McDowell in the 34. Here comes William Byron for his first stage win of the season. Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex, the top 5. Ready for the restart. The first 4 cars have about 8 green flag laps on their tires. The ones behind them are on new rubber. Here we go. Only 3 drivers this season rank better than Ty Gibbs on restarts, but how will he do on those older tires?
He's going to have to fend off Chastain on that outside. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Yeah, but the guy in that Ream car, the Ream 20 car right there, Christopher Bell, you see him shoot down into 3rd place. He's the guy that made the best ground right off the bat. And you see Denny Hamlin in the middle.
Wow, 3 wide, 2 rows deep. 123 laps complete. Christopher Bell is the new leader. On fresher tires, he takes advantage of Ross Chastain here, who had led a total of 10 laps.
That's what it is. Just fresher tires. Chastain basically let him go.
Josh, what happened to Ryan Blaney?
Well, yeah, guys, it's been a frustrating day for Ryan Blaney. Never able to get that car where they needed it to be. You saw it come in with that heavy damage. Just came over the radio, said, yeah, guys, we're done if they try and work on the right front of that car.
And here's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up in the fence.
Straight in the fence. And that was always one of the things that we talk about all the time, but especially at this race. You knew the car was going to drive bad. Oh. Yep, you hear that wheel break in half. I'm sure it was loose, and he was just trying to do what he could do. And that thing was, the detent was just holding the wheel on. I'm sure that right front tire was moving as you saw that wheel get cut in half. But really, this race was always one of those races, guys, that this was a race where it's just, hey, maybe just to give me a little bit on the pit road, a little bit off of pit road. Tell the tire changers and guys, just make sure we get to dark. Make sure we don't have any mistakes on pit road.
Caution is out at lap 158, and this is the reason why. That is Ryan Blaney's crew unable to push his car off of pit road with the damage there to the right front. So NASCAR has put out the caution. They're going to bring the one of the wreckers out. Martin Truex, the veteran, Josh Berry, the rookie, on the front row for this restart.
Great push by Chase Elliott on the inside, pushing Truex out there.
Well, that's what those guys need that didn't pit. They just need to, like we talked before, get as far out there in front and get to the clean air as quick as possible. You just don't want to get sucked into this hornet's nest and have to deal with all these guys on new tires. It's better to deal with them one at a time than all of them together.
Caution.
Yellow.
Ooh, heavy contact. Noah Gragson. Down the back stretch. A lot of nose damage.
Noah Gragson was running 24th as he brings out the 4th caution flag of the night. Lap 172.
Spun down to the inside of the wall, it looks like. To see the rest here. There's in the back spinning. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Heavy contact with the inside of the wall.
Hard to tell what happened right there other than he was headed down the racetrack once we caught him.
Byron and Elliott, 2 Chevys on the front row, teammates fighting for the lead as we go back to green.
Great push out of Denny Hamlin behind him.
Two Chevys up front, 2 Toyotas side by side for 3rd with Hamlin and Wallace and Bell.
Well, Mike, before that last caution, we saw the contact for William Byron into the wall. He did update the team under the yellow as to what the car was doing after that. Said the steering wheel is to the right just a little bit. The team told him, learn it, figure it out. It is still pretty fast right now, so evidently not overly concerned about it right now at the moment.
Yeah, and you see as he comes up the racetrack right there thinking that he's just clear, and Josh Berry's got a big head of steam, and they just kind of locked bumpers and shot him into the fence. But man, whatever that steering wheel is does not seem to be affecting that car in the wrong way for sure.
Caution. Back straightaway. Harrison Burton.
Straight right there.
Now that one's got a broken toe link. Crab walking down the track.
Harrison Burton for the Wood brothers. Having trouble off turn number 2. A lot of right rear damage. Diffuser all messed up there. And laying frame as he comes across. He was running 29th. Here's what happened.
See him in the back of the screen.
Lost it.
He's got sideways all by himself.
We talk about it at a lot of different racetracks, and you get to that 3/4 mark in the corner when that car starts to turn, and if you've got too much wheel into it, he's running up there high.
The question is, I don't see him hit anything, and
Nope.
you said that toe link was bent. I think he may have lost it because of toe link.
Here in Charlotte at the end of stage 2, Christopher Bell the leader for Toyota. William Byron for Chevrolet. The Toyotas of Bubba Wallace and Denny Hamlin. And the first Ford is Brad Keselowski in 5th place. As is the Memorial Day tradition, NASCAR is pulling the cars to pit road for a special Memorial Day weekend remembrance. For 2.5 centuries, our American military have won, protected, and preserved the many freedoms we enjoy, yet so often take for granted. Memorial Day, our most solemn holiday, when America's military might stands ready, yet thankfully their guns are silent. And so too in Charlotte our engines are silent, so we may remember, reflect, and honor those who sacrificed all for our freedoms with this moment of silence. Thank you. Please remember to fly our flag proudly tomorrow. Pace car is in. We're back to green.
Oh man, you see Chase Elliott have a bad corner right there, stuck in the middle, and here comes that 45 car, Tyler Reddick. See Ty Gibbs lose a couple spots to Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott there, so definitely struggling. You saw it earlier in the race, Clint, when he got in that traffic, he started to lose those positions, and we're seeing the same thing right here. He started to lose those positions, and hearing that he got into the wall as well.
This might be the reason why. You see him out of the gas a long ways. Yeah, I think he's just tight in traffic. He was way out of the gas, and that thing continued to head north all the way into the wall.
That are here. Turn 2, car on the wall. Oh, Corey LaJoie. And that'll put us under caution for the 6th time tonight.
Get it rolling.
Harrison Burton will get back on the lead lap. As LaJoie, it appeared to be a single car spin. Let's have a look here.
I think it just came out from underneath of him, Kevin.
Yeah, well, when you get into turn 1 right there, the car goes over. There's a whole bunch of bumps getting in the corner, and it kind of gets light. And if you get too much speed or hit those bumps wrong, it'll just kind of knock the back out from underneath the car, and that's what happened right
Corey
there.
did a great job keeping it out of the wall, as a matter of fact. The car's going to be able to put tires on it.
Yep.
Survived to see another lap. Larry, another set of tires, though.
This could be crazy because they're telling the drivers possible weather about 15 minutes out, so that's just going to ramp it up. Both hands and feet up on that steering wheel.
Both the feet now we're putting on the wheel. That's a first for me.
All right, lights are on the pace car. We'll try it again. Bell and Keselowski, Toyota and Ford on the front row.
Bell's got new people to hold off here.
Green flag.
Keselowski, Reddick up there in 3rd. Reddick blocked up on the outside. Comes Ty Gibbs on the bottom. The help all dispersed on that outside. Big time deteriorated.
Denny Hamlin alone on the bottom. Now Gibbs down there as well, in 3rd. Bell, Keselowski, Gibbs, Reddick, Elliott.
And you see contact right there. Gibbs into the fence.
And here comes a crossover into
the grass.
In the grass. Pass them both. Pass in the grass, baby. How about that?
That was awesome.
See the two monster cars get into one another. Reddick come up, got loose, come up into him, but look at that. You can see as he shot through that grass, the dust come flying up. Big move for William Byron, taking advantage of those two getting together.
Yeah, you get excited. You get excited up here a lot, Clint, but it's rare that I hear you flabbergasted like that.
That was awesome.
Look at that.
Not since the days of Dale Earnhardt have we seen a pass in the grass at Charlotte like that. We believe that is Kyle Larson's golf cart headed for the garage area.
I recognize that driving suit. There he is. Get in position. Boy, you couldn't have timed this any better with weather, a caution.
So there is Kyle, and here's the radio from car number 5.
Man, I mean, the timing of a couple of minutes would have been perfect for Kyle to get in right here.
Yeah, I know, and at this point, we can't sacrifice the spots of the car by just putting him in if this is just a little delay right here. You know, if the rain is going to come, which we all think it is, I think we've got to keep you out even for a restart right now. So we'll have to make that call.
Thank you, Justin Allgaier. Did a great job.
Right now we are under a lightning delay for lightning in the area at 249 laps complete in the Coca-Cola 600. Our Charlotte studio will update you on the other side of this commercial break. We're under caution with Christopher Bell leading Brad Keselowski and William Byron. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway, where the track drying efforts, well, they're trying, but goodness, we had rain sideways. We had thunder and lightning earlier, and then that storm system moved through. However, what remained was really heavy humidity. NASCAR's had jet dryers. They've had their track drying system, the Air Titans, out there and have made little progress. So what we're looking at is the possibility of it taking well into the early morning hours to get this track dry, get rid of the standing water, and make it raceable again. So the Coca-Cola 600 is official. Christopher Bell is the winner, his 8th career win. And the thing that really impressed me about his drive was how he would come off turn 2 in that high lane and he would just yard whoever he exited the corner with and on to victory.